Hey, how's it going? My name is Nicholas Chase, and thank you for tuning in. This is going to be a collective series over the next couple of months, maybe even a whole year I'll do this. But my goal is to get into the top 50 or back near the top 50. No, let's say we're going to get into the top 50 of the PTO ranking structure. The points have just changed. So before I was like in the 80s, and then I slipped right outside of the 100, so I'm like 128 right now. And so why is this important to me? Essentially, I've kind of put my whole life into this career and this sport, and I'm just hitting the age of 36, and I want to end on the highest note ever for my next 3 to 5 years, or whatever it looks like. What matters to me most is my performance, and I've kind of focused on performance a lot. I mean, who doesn't? You're a triathlete, you want to go faster in all aspects, but life happens, right? So for me, the last few years, I've changed my lifestyle completely. We moved to Utah, my ex-wife and I, which was my best year ever in 2019. I was on the podium a bunch, and then 2020 hit, 2021, trying to recuperate, and now we're hitting stride again. So what happened last year, started a whole new, kind of not family necessarily, but remarried. Now I'm a stepfather, moved into 2 different locations, and starting to build Real Triathlon Squad into what I want it to become. And now we've brought on a business partner as well to help me because it's just way too much work. So we've expanded. We've got 8 professional athletes, over 150 age group athletes. I still coach about 25 to 35 athletes a year. I'm working heavily on all my projects, video, trying to make everything pretty fun and grow the sport. Effectively, I really want triathlon to thrive. And that's really why I'm here. So I want to show you all what my lifestyle is kind of all about. And we've got great examples out there. We've got Lionel Sanders, we've got that triathlon life. But Real Triathlon Squad, we want to hit a new developmental side of what the sport looks like and bring our vulnerabilities to the surface and why it's been tough. So I changed coaches this year also. So my swimming, biking, and running is all different. This is like the least amount of volume I've ever had, ever. And it's been pretty tough to take on that change, to really trust it. But my coach, Robbie Deckard, is also a friend. He's sports science driven like myself as a coach. And also, like, I'm getting older, and I've trained a lot with Jackson Laundrie, who's like my best friend and little brother. And I think I developed a little bit differently, and I needed my blood lactate stuff to change. So that's why we've been doing a lot of testing. Tomorrow and the next few days actually are going to be part of that, taking samples all the time. My paces have been like way slow. My volumes have been way low. And essentially we'll see if that changes into something productive in April when I race 70.3 Lima in Peru, and then 2 weeks later in St. George for the North American Championship here, right where I live. So epic place to live. I love it. We've got a great kind of support system here in St. George. A lot of great athletes. I can't say enough. Like, even I went to California last week, and I could not wait to get back home where it's quiet, slow paced. And there's not a lot of training partners here outside of people coming in and out, transient. Ellie Salthouse is here sometimes, and she's a great training partner and friend. Ben Canute stayed with us for a bit. Obviously, Real Tri Squad athletes will come in and out. But what I do on the day-to-day is a lot different. Taking kids to school, helping with homework. I play a lot of PlayStation 5 now to try to calm down and unplug. I've traveled the world, and now I feel like I'm settling down into like what an OG triathlete should look like.
But for real, this is the morning routine. Pretty standard. We got some eggs going on right there. We got some ciabatta bread with some cheese on it because that's delicious. Put some butter on that, son of a gun. Then I'll figure out which supplements I need to get going. I'll probably rip into some of these Sun Warrior greens, some vitamins. I like this turmeric stuff right here for inflammation, omega-3s. And then Liquid Light, that's like one of the best ones if you want to keep all the transport mechanisms to your body active and all the vitamins you're taking. If you want them to go places, fulvic acid's pretty solid. But yeah, I mean, Sun Warrior's been making good products a long time. They're supporting us this year with some great vibes. We're stoked. Need good supplements to do what we do. But yeah, that's breakfast at the Chase house while Amy stays over there. Doesn't help out much. I'll do the dishes. I'll clean up. I'll do the floors too, honey. Don't worry. Got it. Don't yell at me. She's mean. My bike sponsor has been awesome. I've had Factor, Stork with PVAG Racing Team, of Scott, BMC, and now I've got a plethora of bikes behind me, which we'll go into. But also I work social media for Blue 70. I love that experience, being able to connect with a community and ultimately, kind of help everybody grow. This year we're going to be partnered with Stages as well. Bike computer to be, reckoned with. It's awesome. So of course I'll be selling this GS1, that's 2022 model, and this is the new 2023 color palette on this. Is just a gem. Lighting isn't super good in here, guys, but we'll get more bikes on camera in the future episodes, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back for more.
Without commitment, you'll never start, but more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. Keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So never give up, keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work.
Well, at 7:39 in the a.m. on a Monday, Super Bowl Sunday was last night. Aspen and myself are going on a run. Now, this is one of those days where I really don't want to run, and I've got a 20-kilometer run, pretty steady. I'm gonna go to a trail that I haven't run in a long time because that's the only reason. Only way I can make myself go is to try to go someplace new. I'm just so unmotivated right now. This is like a bit of a rarity. Doesn't happen too often, but I am tired.
Pretty spectacular view. Really just good to be out here. Haven't been out here in quite a while, but all the rock structures just always blow my mind. See them over there. Really all around us. What do you think? Aspen. Shit. Sometimes you just don't have the motivation to run a normal route, so man, getting out today on this trail has been great. Lots of hills, lots of sand, rocks, whatever. It's been great. Me and my buddy Aspen.
Our 12-year-old is playing basketball, but I've gotten her running a little bit, even though she complains about it. Our 15-year-old boy is doing lacrosse, so I'm settling into like a really legit lifestyle, like the American dream, right? Now, the climate in this sport is quite different this year. Sponsorship dollars are different. We're hopefully going to be developing a bit of a Super League triathlon aspect of our Real Tri Squad, because I think that that's ultimately going to be the future of the broadcast availability of the sport, to make it fun and immersive. So that's kind of what it's like to be me right now. Tons of swim, bike, run, tons of strength training. We'll take you along the whole way. We'll show you what's going on. So tune in for next month's video. It'll be a little bit more immersive. We'll show you probably some more of the day-to-day, a bike build, maybe, hopefully a strength session so you can see what that's like. But a day in the life of me it's pretty busy, and I try to get a lot done. And I guess my most important thing is to be as efficient as humanly possible. I don't like wasting time. So anyways, thanks for supporting Real Tri Squad, the 8 professionals who we have on board. Follow them, show them your love. And man, thanks for checking me out too. I can't wait to show you what it's like to be an aging triathlete when all these young kids are coming into the sport.